Hi, it's Greg from Curry Country Living, and in this episode we have some World War I living history. In the area, actually just 3 or 4 miles from me, we have Manitoba's World War I Museum, and it's curated by Bruce Tascona with great help from his wife Pam, and with a group of volunteers. They are putting on a day in the trenches a week from today. August the 7th, they will be having their first a day in the trenches since COVID. I have a good conversation with Bruce about what to expect. Have a look, and I'll catch you at the end. So welcome to Curry Country Video, and today, as I've mentioned before, I have always liked going to different events and stuff in the community. And Bruce, you and I are actually neighbors, not that far apart.
We're not that far, about 3 miles as the bird flies.
And right now we're sitting in Manitoba's official World War I museum.
That's right. We're an accredited museum from the province of Manitoba.
And as we came down, you said, would you like to wear one of the hats? And you've got a great selection here. What am I wearing right now?
Well, you're currently wearing the service cap of a Canadian soldier from the First World War, and I believe it has the little black devil's cap badge on there. So you're looking pretty, I would say, sinister.
Sinister.
You know, those people across the ocean are probably worrying about you if you showed up wearing that hat.
One of the reasons I wanted to come over is because you've got something pretty big happening next Sunday, August the 7th, and you missed it because of COVID for the last two years.
Yes, 2 full years we've had to cancel out our heritage event. It's called A Day in the Trenches. We're hoping that our community will support it, and what we offer during that day is we'll have people that are wearing period garb uniform, living history. We have both sides. We have from the States this time, we have several people that'll be dressed up in First World War German uniforms, and that includes the pickelhaubes, which are those pointy spiked helmets you see in cartoons. Mm-hmm. And what we'll be doing is presenting various aspects of what the soldiers did. We'll talk about gas warfare, chemical warfare, and bayonet training, and a few other examples.
Well, and I know I was here, I think, in 2019 when we had the last one, so we'll put some of that footage in, but it is quite elaborate. Like, you have trenches in the ground, you have tents set up, the med tents, the tents that the soldiers would have slept in. You have the bayonet station.
That's right, where we show people how to how they had to train these soldiers, because the bayonet was not just something for opening up cans of beans, as later on in different wars, but it was designed for very sinister work.
Yeah, and then of course we're in the museum itself, and I'll show some shots here, but you have a wide variety of different items from World War I. Like, how long have you been working on this collection?
Well, I've been collecting since I was 13 years old, and I'm now 67 years old this year, so you could do the math. And yeah, we have a wide selection. We have almost every different uniform that the Canadians or the Manitobans would have worn in the First World War.
But I know from personal experience, like, I know you're passionate about all this stuff. Like, I could point to anything and you could give me the ins, outs, how it was involved, why they did it, and all that. So, and people will get an opportunity to tour through the museum.
Yes, it's going to be a high volume day, so one won't probably have time to linger in the museum. museum that long, but everyone who makes it down here will have someone down here that will be pointing out if you have questions. What is this uniform? What is that uniform? We have some very knowledgeable volunteers who will be coming out.
Because you had mentioned there's people coming from the States, there's people coming from Winnipeg,
right?
And you're going to have a kind of over the trench.
Over the top. We're going to have two demonstrations, one at 2:30, and we hope to do a false German gas attack where they'll advance into no man's land, simulated. We won't be using real poison gas, but we'll be using some smoke bombs. And then later on, the grand finale at the end will be where the Canadians go over the top and capture the German trenches.
Right. Well, I'd like to thank you for talking to me, Bruce.
Thank you very much. And you look dapper in that hat.
Well, and I didn't come over just for the Chelada beer either, so I just want people to know that. But
that's right.
So all the information that Bruce is talking about, I'm going to put in the link below. And if you're interested, his phone number will be there. You can give him a call. You can email. Any other sites that you
Well, we're on Facebook as the Manitoba World War I Museum, so if people want to see what the collection's about, I mean, I post, especially during the COVID time, I did a lot of posting just of what we had in the collection. Since nobody could come, we figured we'd do it on the internet.
Yeah, right on.
Okay,
well, thanks for having me, and as always, everybody take care, and we'll see you next time. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed that video, as always, consider giving me a thumbs up, a share, or leave some comments in the comment section below, especially if you've been to the Day in the Trenches before, maybe some of your experiences. It would help Bruce out quite a bit if you could share this video, get that information out there to as many people as possible that would like to experience a living history. So until next time, as always, take care, and we'll catch you next time.